Hello again, friends, and welcome to another figure study where we appreciate the form in Transformers. Today, it's all about Titan's Return Mindwipe. And oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Again, we're eventually going to get to actual, figures that I have nostalgic attachments to. Mindwipe's not one of them, but I was really interested in the whole wing transformation thing, so I thought, why not? Let's give him a try. And, I don't dislike him, but his bat mode is kind of Like, it looks okay from a distance, but then the more you get in there, the more it's like, yeah. Because, okay, now, the overall shape is fine. He looks like a bat. Minus the weird little pod sticking out the underside of the wings, you could practically put him in the middle of a spotlight and get Batman on your doorstep. But just when you look a little bit closer is when it's all like the wings have these weird bits here that just don't quite work. The head is, wow. Don't get me wrong, I like the actual molded detail they have there and how from a distance it looks more organic, but then when you get in close you can actually see that there's lots of mechanical details in there, and that's cool. And they painted the teeth. Not very well, but they painted the teeth. And, the overall detail in the face is nice, but just the actual style of the face is not something I'm really into. And with the wings, if you ignore these funky bits here, they actually look pretty nice. The nice bat shape, and again, just lots of molded texture in there that's really neat. As with all Titan's Return Deluxes that I have, just really neat. And then you've got the coffin cockpit, of course. And then you've got the serial number right there, which is just, hooray, Hasbro, good job. But overall, the shape and texture of the wings is good. The overall shape of the bat is good. The feet are a little bit wonky, but whatever. Looking at him from the back is a little bit because the wings look okay, but then he's got a second set of wings that don't look quite right, and then he's got a flappy tail, or not flappy tail, but like a flat platypus tail, which is kind of weird. And his gun does attach to it, but we're not looking at the gun right now. And also that face is just like he's got like an 80s robot face in the back of his bat head just from the hollowness. It's weird. So yeah, shape-wise, he's kind of hit and miss for me. The overall silhouette, I think, is good, and I really like the nice textural detail that they have on the wings here, but there's so much of it that just doesn't quite work for me. And then, of course, in here we do have the Titan Master, and he is a pain in the butt to get out. He sits in there a little too well. Come on. God. Yank him out by the hands. He doesn't want to come out. Come on. There we go. Yeesh. Okay. Keep there. But his Titan Master is not bad looking. Not fantastic, but not bad. I'm cool with the purple and black, and I like that it's at least slightly mixed up with the color here, and it's not just like one flat shade, but I don't know, it stinks that they didn't really bother painting anything on the actual Titan Master itself. Just the giant upside down face, which we'll get to later. So yeah. Not terrible. I do, like I said, I like the black and purple color scheme, and I think that this oddly semi-flesh toned red works. So the colors are nice. The color distribution in bat mode could be better, but I do like how they got just the trim along the outer edges of the wings and a little bit of that boniness there. I mean, I feel like, you know, being bat wings, it would have made sense if they had a few more of those bones kind of coming out towards the ends here, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, Mindwipe's bat mode, not fantastic, but it could have been a lot worse. On to robot mode. So I am more okay with Mindwipe's robot mode than I am with his bat mode. I think there's a little bit better distribution of the color here. It is kind of funny, actually, how you've got, like, if his arms are down, you just got this stripe of black going all the way across his midsection. But I think, robot-wise, he looks good. Overall. Kind of wish there was a little bit more visible red other than just a tiny bit around the knees and here. Like, I feel like they could have maybe worked some into the shoulders and maybe even the chest, but whatever. And then he can use his weird little platypus tail as a not a terrible looking clawed shield weapon, which when looking at it from the front is kind of eh, but if he's got it, like, if you're looking at it from this angle, it actually looks pretty cool. And that adds a little bit more of that red, too. And like the silver for the guns there and the claw. It's not a bad looking accessory when viewed from certain angles. But let's just get rid of that for now, because we're done looking at that. And get back to the robots. His head is a nice looking head. Again, I have no attachment to Mindwipe, so I don't know just how accurate it is, but it's not bad. And the silver for the face, the red for the eyes do stand out pretty well. Slightly brighter red, I think, would stand out a little bit more, but honestly, I think it's fine. And then, of course, he's covered in some nice textural details. Like, I like the detail in the chest, but not a whole lot of it is visible. That's kind of the problem with all this black plastic, where he's got some really nice details that you can barely make out unless you're like up close and you've got the lights on him, because you know it's black. It's hard to make out. But yeah, still the color scheme works overall. Some nice silver for the knee vents there. Don't know why he needs knee vents, but he has them. And then a little bit of black for the feet. And the feet also have some slight details to them. It's a little two-toed thing. I do think it's weird, though, that the feet, for whatever reason, have holes in the bottom. Like I guess that's just to save on plastic or something, but it's just kind of weird. And then, because why not, there are some moldy details on the undersides of his feet. Yeah, he's not a bad-looking robot. I should also say, these little wings actually have some really impressive detail molded in them, and that detail somewhat slightly mimics the detail on the inside of his main wings, which fold up to make his legs, which is a cool transformation bit, by the way. Like, you've got that little ring there and stuff, but then you've got more bones, too, which, again, wish they had included. But yeah, they look pretty good, and from the back, too. Nice looking little rubbery wings. He does have a big old bat head hanging off of his back, but, you know, where else is it going to go? Now, the thing that does kind of bug me with Mindwipe, his overall silhouette, is the fact that he's got these knees that are incredibly high up on his leg. Like, he's got, I mean, his leg is 2/3 shin. It's a little wrong to me. But other than that, he's a decent looking robot. Yeah. I would probably be more enamored with him if I had that attachment to his G1 character or figure, but as it is, I don't think he looks bad. Yeah, I've definitely I've definitely seen worse, and at this point have covered worse. Not my favorite of the line, not my favorite of the Decepticons in the line, but not bad. And again, I do think it's really clever how the wings fold up to make his legs. That is pretty neat. So yeah, Mindwipe is overall, he's a pretty good looking guy. His alt mode not terrific, but not bad. I do think that some of the third-party offerings, though, are a bit better from what I've seen. But anyway, that has been my look at Titan's Return Mindwipe. Again, not bad. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. As per usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Any combination of those three will make me a happy Rob. And remember, art is more than meets the eye.